Xpitch features a massive 48 semitone range of independent pitch and formant shifting, providing you with tons of creative sonic possibilities at your fingertips. In this video, we'll show you how to control it using Xpitch's intuitive shift controls. The pitch shift knob adjusts the core pitch of your vocals. Going lower creates a sound like this.
And I spent so much time in my head, but I can never picture something like this, 'cause we one in a million. Can't believe I found you, girl.
And going higher creates this chipmunk effect like this.
And I spent so much time in my head,
But I can never picture something like this, 'cause we one in a million.
One trick is if you hold the shift key on your keyboard, you can fine-tune the pitch control instead of having it jump to the nearest semitone. You can also turn this fine-tune button on to achieve the same thing. So this knob is controlling the core pitch, and we can also see that the formant knob is matching it. That's because we have this link button turned on. But if we unlink it, we can adjust each of these controls independently. So that brings us to the formant knob, which is another way of adjusting the timbre of the vocal that gives us the impression of changing the pitch without actually changing the core pitch. Take a listen to what it sounds like with the pitch knob set to 0 and the formant knob unlinked as we move it around.
and I spent so much time in my head, but I can never picture something like this, 'cause we one in a million. In the world.
Can't believe I found you, girl, it's amazing. What are the odds?
Can't believe the love that we got.
You can see in the display that the formant is shifting away from the core pitch. The greater the distance between these two, the more of the formant shifted effect you'll have. There's a ton of different sounding effects we can achieve with this formant knob. One of the things that makes Xpitch so powerful is having the ability to go plus or minus 24 semitones on the formant like this. At 24 in either directions, it's pretty extreme, but there are some really cool timbres and textures you can bring out at some of these more extreme values. Let's look at another powerful tool, the mix knob. This mix knob applies to the pitch shift module and allows you to blend in the unshifted signal with the shifted signal. This opens up for tons of creative possibilities. Just a few of my favorites are adding an octave up or down on the formant, and then just barely blending it in to create an entirely new vocal timbre.
And I spent so much time in my head, but I can never picture something like this, 'cause we one in a million.
Or you can do the same thing while adjusting the core pitch, like this.
And I spent so much time in my head, but I can never picture something like this, 'cause we one in a million. 8 billion people in the world. Can't believe I found you, girl, it's amazing.
One last feature to look at here is the low latency HQ switch. Low latency mode is perfect when you want to track through Xpitch without adding noticeable latency. When you're done tracking, switch it back to HQ mode for the highest fidelity pitch and formant shifting. So that's the shift controls of Xpitch. Tons of creative possibilities and options when it comes to working with your vocals. We can't wait to hear what you make with it.